All right, let's talk about a super powerful, but honestly, really simple idea for kicking those bad habits to the curb. It's called the friction theory. And I'm telling you, it might just change how you think about willpower forever.
So let me ask you, and be honest, do you ever feel like you're just constantly losing a battle with a bad habit? You know, the mindless scrolling on your phone, the late-night snacks, or promising yourself just one more episode, which, yeah, always turns into 3. It feels like you're always fighting against yourself, doesn't it? It's exhausting. But what if I told you the problem isn't a lack of willpower? What if you're not weak, your environment is just winning? Whoa, just let that sink in for a second. That's a huge mindset shift, right? Suddenly the blame isn't on some flaw in your character, it's on a flaw in your surroundings. And that idea totally goes against the old willpower myth. You know, the belief that breaking bad habits is all about having insane discipline and self-control. We're always told to just try harder. But honestly, relying only on willpower is like trying to swim against a really strong current. It's a limited resource, it gets used up. Eventually, you're going to get tired and the current's going to win.
So if willpower isn't the magic answer, what is? Well, that brings us to a much smarter approach, the friction theory. And the best part? It doesn't require you to be some kind of superhero of self-control.
Okay, so the core idea of the friction theory is beautifully simple. Ready? Habits die when they become inconvenient. That's it. That's the secret. It's not about having more inner strength, it's about having a better strategy. It's all about making those things you want to avoid just a little bit harder to get. So you can stop trying to hype yourself up and find more motivation to resist temptation. The real key, the actual game changer, is to strategically add more obstacles, more friction between you and that habit you want to break. You're basically just upping the effort it takes, so your brain is way more likely to just go, not worth it. Let's make this really practical. Think about it like this. Low friction is your phone right there on the nightstand, just begging to be scrolled the second you wake up. High friction? That's charging it in a completely different room. Or low friction is having cookies sitting right there on the counter. High friction is not even buying them at the store. See what we're doing? You're just making the path of least resistance lead to a better choice.
Okay, so how do we actually put this into practice? Let's break down a few simple but really powerful steps you can take to make your bad habits way more inconvenient, like starting today.
So here are 3 incredibly effective fixes. Number 1, just delete those time-wasting apps from your phone. Seriously, if you have to go all the way to the App Store and re-download it every single time you want to use it, that is a ton of friction. 2, just don't keep junk food in the house. It's the ultimate barrier. And 3, hide the TV remote. If you actually have to get up and search for it, you might just decide that book on your nightstand is a way better option.
You know, when you put all these little steps together, they all point to one huge idea. It's time to stop thinking of yourself as someone who just needs more willpower and start seeing yourself as an architect, the architect of your own environment.
And this, right here, this is the main takeaway. Stop fighting a battle of willpower that you're probably going to lose anyway when you're tired or stressed. Instead, become a designer. Proactively build an environment where your good habits are the easy choice and your bad habits are a total pain. Make your surroundings work for you, not against you.
So, I'll leave you with this question. What's one small piece of friction, just one, that you can add to your environment today? One simple obstacle to make a bad habit just a little bit harder to do. Think about it. That one tiny change could be the start of a really big win.